Hi.
We are live streaming on our mobile internet from the van. Yeah,
There's all our stuff in the back.
because we're high-tech hobos.
The laundromat's hopping today.
Yeah. Saturday.
Is it Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
I don't even know. So yay. And it's raining
And it's rated on us
again.
again. They got a lot of stuff up there. I guess they decided they're not doing their laundry here. They only have two big washers, and I grabbed them both. So.
How dare you?
Okay. Can't see the lights from the other ones. Wow. Welcome to the laundry day, folks.
Yeah. Laundry, yeah.
I had a rough morning. I ran out of smokes last night, and I went 18 hours without. Yes. And I've been a bastard.
It was hellish for all of us.
Yes, it was. Hey, there's Melissa.
Hi.
So, our tent leaks, and it's raining a lot, so I don't know what to do about that.
It doesn't leak as much as it would have if we hadn't done the waterproofing. But it still leaks.
Oh gosh, it's raining more. Oh, it's just gonna rain and rain. Rain.
It's the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. So, let's do the pop quiz and see. Do you know more than the homeless people? Global events, folks. Global events.
I don't think I'm going to know much of any of it.
I'm sorry.
You go ahead then.
So, oh gosh, I don't even know where to begin anymore. It's a crap fest out in the world today.
It is a crap fest.
So, to start with, I guess today's breaking news is Saudi Arabia, the guy who chopped up that journalist into tiny pieces. Well, he's now arresting the entire royal family. Oh no, that bus sucks, man. Especially
that does suck.
That's like in California too, so it's gonna be icky Corona buses.
I remember riding the buses in San Francisco.
Yeah. You might want to wear a body condom because it's California. Just so you know, nowhere along the West Coast are they testing for the coronavirus. So it's probably everywhere right now. And it has like a 2 to 3 week incubation period, so nobody knows.
Well, apparently somebody from Amazon tested positive. So, you'll get your virus in like 2 days.
With your next package. Hey, puppy, what do you want? We're just here. We're going to be here for a while, okay? Hopefully by the time...
I think it's the sound of the rain on the van that's freaking her off.
She's just being her, being a spaz. And so Iran has already created their own domestic test kit. They actually have 2 new drugs to help treat the symptoms of the coronavirus. And what does America have? Test kits that actually spread the coronavirus. Like
helping.
Like when the national whoever the fuck wanted to put out their test kits, they found out that they were contaminated. So there's no testing going on in America.
Somebody with the coronavirus sneezed all over those test kits.
I wish I parked across. Right off. Whatever. Oh, so we got America is gonna fucking get hit by this. And the other thing is apparently the coronavirus in America has a 4% kill rate opposed to Iran, where it only has a 1% death rate. So
good times.
Yeah, there's that. Oh wow, they're stuck on the cruise ship.
Oh wow, that sucks.
So,
they're going to become the first wave of pirates.
Yeah. Zombies. And in case you didn't hear, Turkey tried to start a war with Syria and lost, like really bad lost. They lost so much territory, and then just yesterday, it was Thursday, I don't know. But Prince Argon flew over to talk to Putin and surrendered. And now you never go on a cruise ship even in good times oh my gosh, it's insane. Like cruise ships are breeding grounds for disease. They've been that way for decades.
Yeah.
Well, like forever, but I mean, it's been a known problem for like decades.
Okay, somewhere between decades and forever.
But yeah, so like the Syrians set up their air defenses and they shot down all of the Turkish drones that cost them millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they pretty much wiped out Turkey's like high-tech drone fleet.
Funny.
And even after the fucking ceasefire or the surrender agreements were signed and everything, Turkey still tried to shoot down more Syrian jets, but Russia stopped that. They said Ixnay on the shooting down A.
Oh, those don't even count.
Yeah, what it is the Syrians were running a bombing aircraft, which is not for direct air-to-air combat. It's for hitting ground targets and all. That's why it's called a bombing aircraft. And the Turks tried to shoot it down with their 2 F-16s, and Russia was there patrolling the border with their actual fighter jets and said, come here. So that happened. Holy fuck. Laundry's still washing. We got that one on the end right there, so I'm assuming the lights will blink or go off or something whenever
well, let's see it spinning.
Yeah, they're both spinning. Out of their minds. So, and we got the good news and the bad news. My kid's now homeless with me, so officially homeless.
Not actually with you.
Not actually with me, because we're all homeless. And she has to go to school, so she's being homeless near her school, so she can go to school.
You know, she's hanging out with the homeless gang that goes to the school.
And it's because her mom became well, she didn't become anything, just being who she is. And so my kid can't live with her mom because her mom's trying to destroy her future for some. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. It's not like we have some problem child. Our kid's like good grades and has scholarships for college and everything. And her mom does nothing but fucking say terrible things to her every day. So got up and out of there. Had her sign up for being homeless. And, you know, and that's pretty sad when your kid's like saying, screw it, I'm not going to live with you. I'd rather go live with my homeless dad in a tent. I mean, that's saying something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. We signed her up at the school with, because, you know, we had to do the address changing and all that. And they got services for homeless students. So that'll help a little bit. Get her some free lunches and stuff. And I guess they'll pay for her graduation cap and gown too.
That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, we got all that set up. I
So
hope.
she graduates in June, so it's just gotta hold off till then.
And so yeah, and we are still on our path of saving money, so we don't have to live in a tent.
It's difficult though.
It is. Every day I'm looking at the trailers for sale. We have enough cash. We have enough cash on hand. We could buy a crappy trailer right now. So we're suffering in our tent because we don't want the crappy trailer. We want a decent trailer, which is going to take us, I figure, starting in May, we might be able to find a decent trailer for the amount of money we have.
I'm thinking once the weather gets better, it's not going to be as difficult. So maybe we should wait until like, July or August.
Unless we find a sweet deal. Because this whole living in a tent thing is not good. Not good for us. Not good for the dogs. Not good for us. The rain's not good. And that's the thing. If we had an actual trailer, it would help.
A trailer that didn't leak.
Like, yeah, as far as, because it's so draining moving this fucking tent and all of our crap. And then
very much so.
We don't have good seating and stuff, so we're not very comfortable. And it just drains the energy out of you. It makes it hard to accomplish things. Like, we were supposed to get showers yesterday, and we just haven't had the energy for it.
Yeah, it makes just taking a shower a lot of work.
And that's the thing about holding out for a trailer that works. So, because, as in it has a shower, and because we're using the campground showers, and it's very cold in there.
I'm trying to get it so that the smoke isn't coming right at me.
Are the lights changed yet? No, not yet. Is it spinning at all?
Well, I can't see the black one.
I'll have to go check our machines, okay?
Oh wait, it's moving.
Oh, it's moving still. Okay, so we're not ready for the dryers yet.
Not yet.
Oh boy, so that's how a trailer is going to make our life better. And then once we have that set up, I'll actually be able to walk the dogs more, because I will have the energy to walk the dogs more, and I won't have to fucking climb out of the crappy ass camp chair and dig around for stuff. It's so hard. Yeah.
Everything's a lot harder when you live in a tent.
Yeah. Man, there's some angry looking people around here. I don't like them.
Well, yeah, it's because I have to come back to the laundromat again.
Yeah. So, and we found out up here where we're at, they're charging 8 cents for a bag at the grocery stores now.
Yeah.
And
For a paper bag.
yeah, and the what store? The Fred Meyer's. It was Fred Meyer's is now charging 50 cents for you to get cash back. Like, when the fuck has a grocery store ever done that? It's so we're not shopping at Fred Meyer's no more.
They suck.
Yeah, they really. It's the Northwest, man. All of America. I don't know. Am I just being a creepy old man, or is everything sucking really bad across the country? Don't know.
Seems like everything's sucking, but maybe that's just from our viewpoint.
Yeah. I'm losing my patience with Americans though, because like just this morning there was a bunch of assholes online like, we're not stealing oil from Syria, we're just guarding it so Assad can't have it. That's stealing. It's still, they're like, we're not selling, and they're like, we're not actually selling the oil. Yes, you are. You're on video. American military is on actual fucking video transporting stolen fucking oil from Syria to fucking Turkey, and we got these dipshits acting as if that's not actually like we now live in a land where people are demanding that are trying to say you're the crazy one for not believing what you saw with your own fucking eyes. It's like insane. Like, it's on satellite, it's on video.
No, it isn't.
And that's literally their response. No, it's not. That's Russian propaganda. Now she says it sucks everywhere. So it's not just us.
Man, there are just so many people going in there to do laundry. We came just in time.
We got here like 2 minutes before. I got my washers loaded up 2 minutes before like a shit ton of people showed up here.
With like bags and bags of clothes.
Oh, but here's something everybody should be happy about. Trump just gave another $108 million to Al Nusra terrorists.
Because gotta keep the party going.
That's your money, by the way. That's not Trump's money. That's your money being given to terrorists to do chemical attacks and behead people, raping and torturing across the land, that kind of a thing.
Trump's pretty sure it's his money.
Yeah, fucking. So, and it's now is also the time. So that's happening. The only person who's against all of this is Tulsi Gabbard, which America is actively trying to pretend doesn't exist too. Literally trying to pretend she doesn't exist. Like, they're coming out. There's only 2 white guys left in the race now, and that one woman, right? That one, the one that actually enlisted and did combat.
I'm waiting for the end of the Democratic primary thing where they're like, it's Hillary.
Except they're trying to put Biden in, and that's insane. Like, the dude's a child molester, and now he's senile. So America's literally trying to put
he's senile and thinks he's gonna like molest his wife or something.
He's gonna be
he like confused his wife and his daughter or something, granddaughter. I'm not sure.
He's gonna like molest 12-year-olds in the Oval Office, which I guess probably isn't anything new for America.
Probably not.
Probably not. So I like to remind everybody, don't vote. Just don't fucking vote. Especially if you're in California, the state where they use actual whiteout on the ballots. If they don't just throw them away into the trash outright. So don't fake vote. Don't demean yourself that way. Have some self-respect. Be a responsible thinking adult, and don't participate in fraudulent elections. That's the only way we're going to get to having real governance, is by stop participating in the fake government. right? I mean, I would think this is simple logic, but a lot of people don't understand this simple concept that
Well, they've been taught to think that they have to vote their whole life.
and then they're being taught vote blue no matter who. No, don't vote at all. Don't vote Republican. Don't vote Democrat. If the only legitimate voting, well, there is none because if it's legitimate, they would count it, and they don't. So then it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you vote for. They're all just going to say what the numbers are and who they decide.
And Bernie's
is
going
the
to come
winner.
out and say, "I move to nominate Hillary Clinton." Dude, that was like 20 years ago. She's not running. I move to nominate Hillary Clinton. So, there's that going on.
Yeah.
So much to do. Might not accomplish it because it's raining. Man, there's a lot of people coming and going here.
I know.
It's crazy. We are at the laundromat, watching the clothes go around and around. Can you tell if it's spinning?
I think so. Sure wish we could afford pizza.
When we just afforded Taco Bell.
I know.
Where do you see
That was
pizza?
the best we could do. It's spinning.
Okay, we're still spinning. So, my gosh, angry old lady in there.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of those around here.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you guys got? Let me see. Did I even cover everything happening in the world? Probably not. So, like, Turkey requested the Patriot missile system be put into Turkey, and the people that run America were like, we can't do that. And the reason being,
I have something to share.
what?
Well, so from our tent, you can hear the sea kittens.
The sea kittens, the sea lions. Yes, there's sea lions, and they're out there partying all night long. Then we got the honkers flying around. It's hard to tell them apart
The
sometimes.
honky geese.
Yeah. I can't tell. Yeah, they're still spinning. Spinning away.
But I want us to hopefully on one of these days, if it gets sunny, I want us to go find the sea lions.
Okay. If it would stop raining, maybe it'll be not raining by the time we go back.
Yeah, that's likely.
That's likely. It's Washington. We didn't even look at the weather. But we're at the same space for 2 weeks now, so that's good. And then our schedule is pretty iffy because our reservations are good for the entire summer. It's just that whole between now and when the summer season starts, which is May 15th, which we have a couple of reservations and a couple of open periods, and we're not sure where we'll be at those times.
Yeah.
We might be at a truck stop or something.
I hope not. That would suck.
Maybe we could go down to your grandma's house.
That'd be a sucky place to set up the tent.
Yeah. No, but I'm trying to hang out up here because I'm trying to get my daughter set up with some services. And she seemed pretty happy that I was in the neighborhood. Yeah, pretty much. Don't know what else to say. And so I'm not sure what else was going on. Oh yeah. Apparently the coronavirus got into the old rich people meeting.
Nice.
Yeah. Last week the coronavirus was in the APAC meeting, which is the old rich people club. And so fingers crossed you can only hope that this virus rips through the entire global government system and wipes out a bunch of people.
That'd be funny.
Iran's already lost a couple of diplomats to the virus.
Oh,
And then Israel has barred their military from leaving Israel, like when they're not at work and all, because of the coronavirus. They're all quarantined. Their whole military is quarantined. Pretty sure it was their whole military. So, but I'm hoping this virus fucking makes a break for it and gets into the top levels of government and just fucking cleans house on those old fucks.
that'd be funny.
That'd be awesome. Brought down by the virus. Because obviously the humans are not up to the task of taking care of their own evil. So we gotta let DNA do things the hard way, apparently.
So be it.
Oh, there's a rumor Trump's gonna dump Pence because he wants somebody that's just as incompetent as himself to be the vice president.
Pence is too smart.
And he's not that bright. You can tell by looking at him. He's got that
No,
face.
yeah, he's definitely not bright.
He's got that face of a person who was born rich and just doesn't understand the world. Not too bright. That should be a bumper sticker. Pants, not too bright. Come on, Lonnie. I'm waiting to put it into the dryers. And we had to wash everything. Our bed smelled like dog, which means we probably have been smelling like dog. And the great part of it is as soon as we get back and we get our bed made and everything, the dogs are going to
lay on it.
jump all over it. And we've been debating whether or not we want to buy ourselves a queen size camp cot, but we don't have a queen size mattress. Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. Just having our mattress up off the ground would be nice. But I haven't been able to find an ATM for days now, so I don't know how much money we have. And we got to pay for our internet first. And then when we find out how much money we have, we'll make a decision on whether we want the camp cot or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it would make life better for us, but that's like an extra $120 less.
You'd get us up off the ground, but it would be
$120 less in our pockets towards getting a new trailer. So that's the dilemmas we're looking at. So we don't know if we're getting that or not yet. We're thinking
because we
about it.
won't need it once we have the trailer.
Well, that's the other problem. If we can just make it a few months without, we won't need it at all. I don't know, man.
Then again, a few months is kind of a long time.
So I don't know. What does the audience out here think? Should we get the camp cot? Apparently it's queen size, but we only have a full size mattress.
Well, it comes with its own inflatable mattress.
No.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it does.
Pretty sure it does.
So I think it's just the cot. We'll have to look that up to see if it comes with the mattress or not. I don't think it does. The problem is we're limited on space too, because that's just our van. It's completely full all the way up to the top of the fucking windows with all of our stuff when we're all packed up and everything.
Mm-hmm. There's like hardly room for the dogs.
Yeah. And is the thing spinning still?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Spinny.
So I washed everything extra washing on these things with all the extra cycles, and I even used the warm water. That's why it costs so much. It could have, you do the basic cycle, it's like $8 or something.
But you spent like $9.50.
Yeah, because our stuff was real dirty. I want our stuff to be clean, damn it. Clean, I say, clean. And then we can go get showers and we can be clean.
That'll be something.
The other reason we need a trailer because we have no kitchen and we're eating microwave food and it's terrible.
It really is.
Because if we don't want to use our hot plate inside the tent because it's inside the tent. Yeah, and that's not good. Not good. I don't want to melt our tent. We need it to last until we get a trailer.
The dogs almost burned the tent down the other night.
Yeah, they did.
Somebody knocked down a chair and it started to melt, but Lou here caught it.
Corn lips. Hey, what's
Hey.
up, man? We got peoples.
Yep.
Man, I'm like really between the way we're living, like, and I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? And it's like, my choices was to surrender all my money to some rich person so I could have a crappy ass box to live in. No, we haven't started a new channel yet. We're just living in a tent, so
it makes everything harder.
So yeah, the whole streaming, we do it when we can. We have the energy and stuff. A lot of the times we just get to the end of the day and we're just like, we're too tired.
Yeah.
You know, cuts into my porn schedule. we got to, prioritize here.
Sure.
Thanks, Cornlet. Oh God. But I'm like, it's stuck in my mind. Like, I could have had an apartment, but then I would have been broke. And now we're living in a tent, but we have money because we're living in the tent.
But we can't spend it because we're saving for something.
Right, so that we don't have to live in the tent. Our long-term plan, it's in phases, is we're going to get the nice trailer. Then we're going to save up and buy a piece of land. And after we get the piece of land, I'm hoping once we own a piece of land, I'm hoping I can use my VA benefits to get an actual home loan to build a house. That's my plan. Hey, Tanya.
Tanya, hi.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's nice, Corn Lips, Arizona, because it was winter too, so you got to go. And it's not super warm in this winter time in Arizona, but it's definitely not cold either.
In the daytime, it's usually pretty nice.
Right. But, and the last time we were in Arizona in the winter, we were kind of sort of living in a tent then too. Not even a tent, it was our homemade.
We were just
tent.
in the van.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Well, we had our shelter, our homemade shelter. And we found out that don't work so well. Because it's just as much crap that you got to carry around. You might as well just buy an actual decent tent at that point. Yeah. So we learned the hard way there. Oh, wow. See. Wow. Cold out there. Thank goodness, like right now, we have an electric heater and a propane heater, and it takes both of them going to keep it warm enough inside, because it's a tent and it doesn't retain heat very well. I think it's done.
I think so.
Okay, you have to talk to
the other one is spinning still. I can't tell if it might be spinning. It's hard to tell.
Oh, the lights are off.
Oh.
God damn this thing. I'll be back. I gotta go put the laundry in the dryer, and you're gonna have to entertain people. Okay?
Oh, great. I have to entertain people. Mm-hmm. I don't know where to go with this.
Tell them. Or you can just stare at the camera.
I just stare at the camera with my crooked face.
How did we used to be? I mean, before the accident, maybe. Yeah, because it's been over a year now. We blew right by the 1 year mark.
Yeah.
Right. I got you all your Death Day stuff.
I decided maybe instead of calling it Death Day, I'll call it Reboot Day.
I'm gonna go do my laundry.
Because it's like my brain got rebooted. The dogs are very concerned about things because we're like, just like parked in one place and they don't understand what's going on. And their people keep walking by like with big things of laundry. They're very concerned. And now he's picking out a dryer. Laundry is so fun, isn't it? I'm lucky though because he insists on going and moving it around himself without my help because I think at this point I get in the way more than I help. So, okay, guess I don't have that task anymore. What do you say, Luna? She's a good girl. Oh, she's a nice puppers. There she is. There's Luna. Say hi to everybody. Say hi over here. Over here. And that was Luna. There she is. Yeah, laundromat really is a bummer. And we had to wash all the bedding, so there was that too. It's really, really hopping in a laundromat. It's kind of funny. And there's the Murphy. How you doing, Murphinator? Hey, good boy. There's definitely a lot of people. One of the really good things about the campground this time of year is that it's pretty quiet. Oh, really, Luna? She growls at Blue because Blue's clueless and just, wanders around. Blue's clueless. Really? He wanders around and makes her feel crowded, and so she growls at him. And then sometimes, if it's like, if she thinks that there's food involved, and he noses around because he does or does not think food's around, then she bites him in the snout and makes him bleed. I mean, she's an asshole. Just to Blue for some reason. People are looking at me funny as they walk by because I'm like talking to myself, supposedly. Really? Still more growling? She's gonna walk to like where he's gonna be in the way so she can growl. It's okay. It's just people doing their laundry. It's fine. You're okay. Are you the dominant one? I think you are. I think you are. she's also very nervous about when we go anywhere in the van. She likes to be in the van just fine when we're not going places, but when we're driving somewhere, she really hates the van. Okay. Okay, good girl. She's a nice pupper. And let's see, I can't really think. Oh, let's see. How am I feeling? This is not a good situation for a brain to heal. I know I've just passed the 1 year mark, so like I've already done most of my healing, which, okay, so we've been living like this since June. Again, not really conducive within the first year of healing, but it is what it is, I guess. It's not like I can do anything differently. So, yeah. And then I'm getting a lot more numbness in my face, which really sucks. So, good times.
Alrighty.
Is this stuff drying?
It's drying.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 20 minutes to wait till I check on it. Doesn't want to relax. Hey there.
Hi.
What's going on?
I don't even remember what I talked about.
You don't remember already. All right, hang in there, Melissa. She's hitting the Corona bus. No, that's a beagle. I think he's more or less beagle.
He's a beagle spaniel.
A beagle spaniel.
Because I think he's part cocker spaniel.
No. Oh boy, that's rough. So I got. What do you want, Pepper? What?
Got any more of that Taco Bell?
You already pooped this morning. She just wants to be a nuisance.
Apparently.
He thinks he's 40. No, he's pretty beagle-ish.
He's aggressively friendly.
Wow. And I don't even know what to say to America no more. Like, oh my God. Like, yeah, on YouTube, they're starting to eliminate things, like, or not even eliminate it, like just fucking with the search algorithms, as per always. Like, so I searched up body condoms on YouTube this morning, and Naked Gun clips didn't even come up in the search result until I specifically searched for Naked Gun.
You'd think it'd be like, second or third after actual body condoms.
Well, they didn't have those before that movie. That's where they were invented. Yeah. You get in a bigger place. What is the oh man. I was gonna have a smoke.
Okay.
Should I stand outside or something?
I just wish that the smoke would stay out there.
Me too. But we got 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take us 3 years before we get a piece of land. What?
At least that.
I don't know. I think we can do it.
Oh, Cornlips is moving to Arizona, maybe.
Oh wow. Well, hey, it's better there, I'm guessing. Arizona we like a lot.
Yeah.
And if we didn't have my kiddo, we might already have been in Arizona. And then there's your grandma. We got peoples that we're caring for and all, trying to.
Hmm.
Um, trying really hard. But that's the thing. Once we get a trailer, though, my kids should be safely off into college land. And let's see, Carolina.
South Carolina.
Oh, good.
I like Arizona a
Yeah.
lot, and it's cheaper.
It's very cheap in Arizona, yes. But I mean, just as an example, like gas there is like under like what, $2, I think.
Well, at least it was when we were there.
Well, it will be. It should be even cheaper now because international gas prices are so low. The oil prices. Oh God, that Taco Bell gave me some heartburn.
Mm.
And
I don't know what you want, puppers.
and in Quartzsite, Arizona, you can rent a trailer spot for $2,000 a year.
Of course, it's like in a trailer parking lot kind of a thing. You're like right next to somebody, and
Yeah. But you have a trailer and it's Arizona, and you can always just go out to BLM land when you feel like it.
there is that.
Yeah, there is that. So I got 4 dryers going.
Well,
I use 2 for our bedding and 2 for our clothes.
that should work.
I think I bought enough stogies that we don't actually have to go anywhere tomorrow. Maybe. No, because when we say we're getting a nice trailer, we mean the kind with air conditioning. Not that you care for that. Even in Arizona,
I haven't had the experience of being too hot.
we also haven't been in Arizona in the summertime.
True.
So. But no, we like Quartzsite area. It's all BLM land.
Yeah.
So and the water's, that's the other thing. Water's cheap in Arizona. I don't know, like here where we're at on the West Coast, the water's really expensive if you want to go buy water. The water machines are like 45 cents per gallon or some shit. Where down in Arizona, you can get 5 gallons of water for $1. So it's like,
Mhm.
you know, it's like at 20 cents a gallon some places. No, you don't get tap water in Arizona.
Yeah, you get the filtered
Yeah.
thing.
There's like water machines like every 3 blocks in Arizona. And it's really cheap. So that's a good thing about Arizona. Oh wow. They say you can get a mining claim for $50.
Huh.
And you go just dig out down there on the BLM land. Yeah, how long are those mining claims good for? You're not actually buying the land, you're just buying the mineral rights, I think.
Sure.
Which, I mean, then you own the minerals, but not the
I
land.
think you have to renew it every year.
That's an idea. Once we have a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But then you don't have power and stuff. Oh, they say they have Wi-Fi in there.
Hmm.
We're using our own.
Uh-huh.
It's a perfect signal, so why would I use the commercial Wi-Fi when you got a dozen people in there and it'll be all laggy in there?
Well, apparently we didn't use too much Wi-Fi or bandwidth last
So far, we're
month, right?
good. Yeah, we are. I mean, we're like almost full strength on 4G out here. Yeah. It doesn't even register how much gigabytes we've used, so. So we're good. Yeah, we use our own internet. Did they even show them that? This is our internet device. It's the Verizon Jetpack. Yeah, it works really good actually.
We're still in Washington. Yep, we'll be for a while, it looks like,
For
I guess.
the next couple of years. Something like that.
Something like that.
Unless we go to Arizona to save money. And then we'd have to change all this information around in school.
Yeah.
It's wet. We got some nice sunny weather every now and then, but it's predominantly still rainy and wet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, these people.
It's a hipster family.
They said there's nowhere to sit in there.
They're gonna sit in their car.
Do they have to? Can I like move to across the street? So because then when we get our clothes, we don't want to drag them around. Oh, do you want to fold the clothes when we get?
Oh, I guess.
No, it's not that cold here. It's cold when you're in the tent, but other than that, it's, not too terribly cold. Thank goodness. If it got any colder, we'd have to buy another heater.
Yeah. Last night was a little chilly, but it was all right.
It was okay last night. It's believable. Someone got. Yeah. Already halfway there. Oh, better yet, let's just go do some claim jumping. Find some other people out there digging around and be like, nope, this is our claim now. Yes, the tent's it's warmer than the van because the air moves around. There's
less moisture. Well,
it's a bigger area.
The moisture collects in different places.
Yeah. On the tent, the moisture collects around the edges on the floor and underneath our bed. We have to pick our bed up every day to let it dry out. That's why we're thinking about getting the camp cot because
that'll keep the bed more dry.
Made it. If you're in Arizona, you could go. Oh God, where would you go? The thing is, with Arizona, they only have
medicinal in Arizona.
Yeah,
you have to go to Nevada.
You have to get your license. Oh wow! Congratulations. But they got a couple of dispensaries up in Pahrump, Nevada.
That's where we went to that one store, right?
Yeah.
Where I lost my ID.
You didn't actually lose it there.
I don't know where I lost it.
No, we found it, I thought.
I don't think so. Pretty sure we never found it.
But here's another tip for you. Oregon. Oregon has the good prices. So if you want the leads, you go to Oregon.
And for some reason, the dabs that I buy in Oregon are just way more tasty than the dabs I buy in Washington. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the particular
Oh,
stores.
Well, yeah, I guess 2.5 hours is better than 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's a long drive for going to the weed store.
Yeah.
Did you drive through fuck, what was the California side, the towns where we would go to do our laundry and stuff? If you're in
Like
Quartzsite.
Bishop? No.
No, not Bishop. Towns.
Right. What was that called? Blythe.
Blythe, yeah. Did you drive through Blythe? They had every kind. It's so weird going between California and Arizona though, because especially on the south end there, because like all the farms on the Arizona side are all clean and pretty, and then as soon as you cross into the California side, there's like trash everywhere, and it's just mud ditches and everything. It's like seriously, like when did California become the third world country? Finally. Oh my
There are definitely some large people around here.
Yeah, there's also a lot of large people. Your puppy, why do you gotta be hovering? We going back to the camp soon. It's almost, we got laundry to going.
Are there snacks?
And I only put it in for the 20 minutes, so I'll have to go in and check if I had more time.
Yep,
Yeah,
probably.
so that's weird. Yeah, because the other states don't do the things California does going into. Yeah, they're, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they act like they care, but they really don't. And it's like seriously, what is it? It's basically the California greeter.
Yeah.
It's seriously just a greeter. Did you go through any of the border patrol checkpoints? They got those too. Border patrol all the way up to the fucking Highway 40, dude.
Well, they've got different California greeters for different things. Some of them are looking for illegal aliens, and some of them are looking for fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, it's like you got those ones, and then you got the
So they're
fucking
like,
border patrol.
do you have any fruits or vegetables? No, just these Mexicans.
Just not raining for a change. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they pretty much wave. They've always waved us through. We've never.
That's weird. They reversed it because when we were down there, the border patrol checkpoints were all going from California, going easterly. They're on the east side of the freeways. Remember, because if you went from Arizona to California, you didn't go through any border patrol checkpoints.
Are you sure?
It was going the other way into Arizona, where you hit all of them.
Huh.
Yeah. They do that. No, I haven't heard any school shootings, which is weird. Yeah, and if you're white, the border patrol is just like going through because there's no light skinned Latinos at all. Those don't exist.
There's no such thing as Spanish people.
They're actually just looking for. They're looking for those brown people. Yeah, they're literally. And the bad part about it is, 90% of the Border Patrol officers are, guess what? Fucking Mexican. They're literally Mexicans,
Yeah.
not Spanish, not Latino, but actual
Well,
Mexican.
because they need to find people who can speak Spanish.
Yes. So apparently, there's a shortage of white people that speak Spanish. Yeah, see? So it's not just us. She's got a load of laundry there.
Indeed.
I could go help do a load of laundry in her.
That doesn't even make sense.
She's a tweaker right there. Looks like it.
Got skinny legs for sure.
It's the tweaker look about him. So if you speak Spanish, you probably are a shoo-in if you want a job with Border Patrol. It's money.
Sure.
Just look at it this way, folks. No matter what you do, if you have a job in America, you're working for evil. So you might as well just go all out and get the good government evil money.
If they're giving it away.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I suck at languages. Yeah.
I speak the English pretty good.
What are we doing for the rest of the day? After we get home,
yeah, we're gonna go buy some food and snacks and stuff, and
I still have to do grocery
I
shopping.
really want a chocolate shake. There's not. I don't want to get chocolate ice cream because that just is just too much work. I wish Taco Bell had shakes.
So we'll have to go grocery shopping. Then these dogs will need walking because they're all cooped
Yeah.
up in here right now.
Yeah.
Murphy's happy.
Well, he's a van dog.
Yeah. Murphy, the guy back there that you're looking at back there, he begs to come sit in the van all by himself sometimes. I can leave him in the van for like several hours and he don't care. He's happy as can be.
Having quiet time.
Yeah.
Nobody bothers him when he's napping.
Why is my phone correcting everything? Because phones are stupid. Yes. I want to see if I could get rid of those Hui phones,
What's up?
if it'll work in America.
Oh,
Because they have their own OS, so you don't have to use any Google crap or Android or nothing. It's their own thing. They don't have English support yet, of course, because, that's the problem when you're the biggest dickhead on the planet is no one's going to fucking accommodate your fucking,
your fuckery.
your economy. And they're like, fuck Americans. There's like 8 billion people in the world. Fuck those 320 million. Who gives a fuck about that, right? And so they're like, no English support. But when the Hui phones come out with the English support, I don't want to get one of those. I try. So like, and it's like this, folks. There's no such thing as a secure phone. So the trick is you get the phone that's made by your nation's enemy because they'll spy on you, but they won't report you to your government because their governments aren't talking to each other. You see how that works? So like if you're in Russia and you don't want your government to spy on you, you buy an American phone or something, right? That's how that works. Oh, have fun, corn lips.
Okay, see you next time.
Oh, this thing burnt out on me, so I guess
So
I
there's
will
that.
throw this in the trash. And that means I should be checking our dryers. Should we end this now and pack the computer up?
Sure, I guess it's time.
Since everybody's
It's been a
still
fun
there.
hour.
And we will be back when we have energy. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow maybe we'll do a stream from the tent.
See you later, guys.
Bye.